Hey there guys, how's it going? And welcome to Top 5 Cars Revisited. I feel like there was quite a few cars in the last countdown that I could have included and I didn't. People in the comments section wrote some really nice cars, so I thought I'd go over some of them. So I guess this is more like if you combine the two videos together, like a top 10 cars. But here's 5 more beautiful cars in GTA 5 for you to check out. In at number 5, we have the 9F by Obey. This is basically an Audi R8, as I'm sure a lot of you know, and this looks very similar to the real life car. Some of the ones that are based on other cars look not exactly like, look like a bit of a mix between cars, but this looks dead like an Audi R8. Here I've got the spoiler on it, and I've always had a little bit of a thing for Audi R8s and for Audi TTs. I always kind of wanted one, and once I actually remember when I was looking at cars, I went and sat in this electric blue Audi TT, and I thought, you know what, this is really nice. Almost made me want to sell my car and end up getting one. And this is the few cars I actually think look really nice in blue in the game. I've put blue on a lot of the cars in game. I don't think it really looks great, but on this it looks absolutely beautiful. And I picked this one up thinking I'll just try it out, and then once I modified it I thought, you know what, this is actually one of my favourite cars. I'm going to stick this in the garage and enjoy driving it around. And of course it is an extremely fast car. So at number 5, it's the 9F. In at number 4, I've got the Gauntlet by Bravado. This is a muscle car that I've overlooked in my countdowns. It is a beautiful looking muscle car. It sounds amazing, probably one of the best sounding engines in the game, and it's got the classic stripe over the top like you'd expect from a muscle car. You can do it up with some nice muscle car wheels, although you'll probably notice I put those muscle car wheels on most of the cars in the game. I think it looks really good with the chunky tyres and then the custom writing around the outside. I've gone for like a lava red here, but obviously like classic reds and blacks and yellows also look really good in this car. And it's just always nice to feature a muscle car. You know, they're loud, they're in your face, they tend to drift around quite nicely. I mean, difficult to go around corners fast with speed, like the handling isn't the best, but you can spin them around and just drift them around, and they are a lot of fun and very fast in a straight line and also very strong. So number 4 is the Gauntlet by Bravado. In at number 3, I've gone for the Entity XF by Overflood. I believe this is this game's Koenigsegg. Looks very much like a Koenigsegg. And again, this is one I overlooked a little bit. I had seen it in the game, but it wasn't until I picked it up, drove around with it a lot, that I really noticed how different it is to some of the other cars in the game. Like, it really does have that cool Koenigsegg look to it, which you just associate with extremely fast, extremely powerful cars. Those of you who have seen the Koenigsegg, obviously in real life, or watched it even on like Top Gear or something, will know how much of a cool car this is. And again, on my car here I went with a blue. It looks great with lots of different colours on it. It's one of these cars that you can be quite subtle with it, with a dark colour and it looks good, or you can be crazy loud because it is a supercar, so they do always look good when they're bright orange, bright green, bright yellow and all of that kind of stuff. And of course it is extremely fast, quite expensive if you want to buy it from the online shop, but you know, if you're going to be a bit of a car collector in GTA 5 and check out all the nicest cars, you're probably going to have to buy one of these for your collection to kind of complete the set. So number 3, I've gone with the Entity. In at number 2, I've chosen the Vecchi by Pegassi. Is it Vecca? Is it Vecchi? I don't know. I've gone for Vecchi because I think it's an Italian car, so normally they pronounce things like that. And here you can see I've gone with the yellow wheels with the yellow paint as well. And there's been quite a while I've been trying to figure out the best way to put coloured wheels on a car. And with this one I found, you know, just the same colour as the car looks really light. If you look at a lot of my custom cars, you'll see I tend to put white wheels on. I think white wheels in real life looks a bit tacky, but in GTA 5 it just really makes the white stand out and it just pops and it goes with every colour. But this one looks really good with yellow wheels and yellow paintwork. It also looked great with red, or you know, red wheels, or black with red wheels, and all those kinds of standard colours. Also, one thing I've noticed recently is you can put pearlescent on a lot of these cars and it looks amazing as well. So the Vecchi is at number 2. I think the styling on that car as well is absolutely amazing. I really underappreciated it till I had a good long look at the car. So number 2, the Vecchi. At number 1, we have got the Z-Type. I do believe this is the most expensive car in the game, so I spent a lot of money making sure that I brought you guys this car. I think it's 10 million. And when I looked at it in the game, I mean, you actually play this with this car in the story missions, and when I used it, I thought, it's not really that much fun, doesn't look that good. But once I bought it, and then I took it to the Los Santos Customs and modified it, I thought, you know what, you can make this thing look freaking sweet. I was going to go with like classic styling and, you know, the kind of old old school wheels and just a standard kind of green or something like that. But I found when I put white on it with black and then white and black wheels, muscle car wheels, those ones, I actually thought it looked really beast, and it's actually very fast. I didn't think it was that fast or handled that well when I played with it in the actual story mode, but when I grabbed it, turboed it, and then just tried racing around with it, it's actually loads of fun to drive. And obviously hardly anything looks like this in the game. I mean, the JB700 looks a little bit like it with the 60 siding, but it's just an absolute monster. I mean, it kind of looks like a freaking, I don't know, like an alligator or something, and a crocodile head. And I suppose maybe you can make a green one. Someone make a green one and then put it in a video response. I can't do video response here on YouTube. But anyway, I think this looks great in a load of colors. If you can afford it, why not buy one if you're a true car collector in GTA 5, and maybe check them out, tweet them to me or something if you do a really nice paint job. So anyway, that's it for the top 5 cars revisited. Obviously, if you haven't checked out the top 5 cars first video, the link is on the screen now. And also, the other link on the screen that is on the left is my top 5 vehicles countdown, including aeroplanes and trains and all those kind of things. Anything that's not a car, basically. So make sure you check those out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for lots more GTA 5, COD Ghosts, all that good stuff that's going to be coming out very soon with the next-gen consoles. And don't forget to smash that like button as well. Appreciate your support. I'll see you guys next time.